So for number 11, there are two ways you could solve it. You could do the guess and check method. So if you guess and check, you could try the 200, and you do 200 divided by 5, so that would be 40. And then you subtract 15, so 40 minus 15 is 25. So doing the guess and check, you can do D. If you know the algebra steps, we write it down, and then you do the opposite of what it says. So if it says minus 15, we add 15, and that would get you 40. And if it says to divide by 5, we multiply by 5. And 40 times 5 is 200. So either way you do it, you're going to get 11 is D, 200. For number 12, again, you could do the guess and check method, or you can do the algebra way. So it says to add 0.3, so we do the opposite and we subtract 0.3. So you would get 14.5. Again, you can go in and plug in the answers and guess and check. For number 13, 4x is less than 12. So it says to multiply by 4, so we do the opposite, we divide by 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. You bring down your inequality, you bring down your x. To graph it, you would put 3 in the middle. It's an open dot, and you shade the directions it points, so it's pointing to the left, so we shade to the left. So if you look at your answer choices, open dot over the 3, shaded to the left would be A. Number 14, again, you can do the guess and check, or you can do the algebra way. So if I do the algebra way, it says to subtract 5. So we do the opposite and we add 5. So that would be 18. And then it says to multiply 6, so we divide by 6. 18 divided by 6 is 3. Again, if you don't know that way, you can always do guess and check and plug in the answers and see which one works. Number 15, it says which is the closest estimate to the weight. So 3.2 would round to 3. 0.5 would round to 1. 4.8 would go up to 5. 16.7 would round to 17. And 1.1 would round to 1. And then you add all those up, so 17 and 3 is 20, plus 1 more is 21, 5, 26, 27. So you should get B, 27. Number 16, again, you do the opposite, so it says to minus 12. So doing the opposite, that means add 12. So get rid of the minus, but add 12. That would be 5, that would be a 4. Bring down your inequality sign and bring down your x. Easy enough. So 16, you should get D. Number 17, which pair is equivalent to it? So 56%. You always know that a percent's out of 100. So it's 56 over 100. And that's actually going to reduce to 14 over 25, but that's not an answer choice. So we're going to leave it unreduced. And 56% as a decimal is 0.56 because you move your decimal point, which was there, over 2 places. So it's now right there. So those are the 2 answers that we're looking for. And that matches up with option A. Okay, number 18. Let's see, what's the new price after the discount? So it wants to know what's the new price, not what the discount is, but what is the new price. So we're going to take 50 times 35%, and you can hit the percent sign in your calculator. So 50 times 35%, and you would get $17.50. And if it just asks for the discount, that would be it. But since it's asking for the new price, you have to subtract. So we're going to take 50 minus, because it's a sale, so you get money off, 50 minus 17.50. And that would get you a 32.50. Number 19, unit price is always going to be price divided by quantity. So our price is $18.50 divided by 12. and that should give you $1.54, which is option D. Number 20, it wants to know what's the equation. So we can do the guess and check thing. It says N is 6 times S. So if I plug in the first one, N is 1, 6 times S, so 6 times 7. And that clearly does not work. So A is not it. B says N is S minus 10, so I can use the same N as 1, use the same S as 7, 7 minus 10. That one doesn't work. Letter C is S equals 5 times N plus 2, so if I use my S as 7, 5 times N, so I'm going to use 1 plus 2. That one checks out, and I'm going to try another one just to see. So S, if I use the 12, 5 times, and I'm going to use 2 plus 2. 10 plus 2 is 12, so that one works. And just to be safe, I'm going to do 17 and 3. So 17 is 5 times 3 plus 2, and that one works. So C is the answer. So just guessing and checking and plug in to see which one works. Okay, number 21, it wants to know what is the price of one cookie. So we can look at our chart and see where it matches up. So right here we got 4 cookies, and that cost us $3.20. So we know that we take price divided by quantity. So we take $3.20 and divide it by 4, and that would get us 80 cents. So we want to know how much is one cookie. So one cookie right here is 80 cents. 3 cookies, nope, not what we wanted. And 80 cents for one cookie, that's not the right order. And this one just doesn't make any sense. So A is the answer for number 21. 22, what's the value of the expression shown? Let's check and so these are no calculator. 22. So we do 3.68 divided by 0.2. And you gotta move this decimal point over, you gotta move this decimal point over, and then you bring it straight up. 2 goes into 3 one time. You have 1 left over, so you bring down your 6. 16, 2 goes into 16 8 times, so that would be 16. Nothing left over, and you bring down your 8. And 2 goes into 8 4 times. So 18.4, so you gotta move your decimal points. So C is the right answer for 22. Number 23, which one is true about decimal equivalents? They are terminating, they're repeating, they're rational, they're non-repeating. So we gotta convert each one of these. So if we do 1 divided by 9, bring up your decimal point, 9 goes into 1 0 times. It goes into 10 1 time with 1 left over. Goes into 10. Looks like we're going to be repeating on this one. So 1/9 is 0.1. Let's try 2/9 and see what we get. 2/9, put over your decimal point, bring it up. 9 goes into 2 0 times. 9 goes into 22 times. So that would be 18. 2 left over, bring it down. It's going to be repeating 2 then. I'm going to bet that 3/9 is 0.3 repeating and 0.4 is probably 0.4 repeating. So 23 is going to be B. In this case, we're going to get repeating decimals. Okay, number 24, I'm going to do the parentheses first. So 5 minus 4 is 1. And then exponents next, so that's going to be 9. And then I multiply over here by 2. So 1 times 2 is 2. So 5 plus 9 plus 2. And that would get me 16. So A is correct. And then on the next one, number 25, D is the right answer.